Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Hicks coming at you here. Look at headlines for Wednesday, the 21st of June. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's having a nice Tuesday night of MLB action. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Before that, like, subscribe, put that notification on. Look at headlines, nightly show. Time varies. It is what it is, people. I can't, it used to be midnights. It actually, Look Headlines started as a kind of a let's look at the NCAA tournament, conference tournaments a couple years ago, and then it turned into halftimes on Sundays, NFL, and then we kind of rolled it out during baseball season, and then it kind of like died down. A lot of people weren't really interested in baseball lines, but I gotta say, the last few of these, a lot of new people in, so the show runs late, an hour, hour and a half sometimes, 2 hours the other night. I don't mind. I don't mind chatting up all the new folks getting into sports betting. But put that notification bell on. Midday money, though, 7 days a week. That's easy. Midday money. Figure that out. 12 noon on the East, 9 in the West. I don't know where. I know what time it is in Qatar for the one guy who watches it in Qatar or Romania. They'll figure it out. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, come give me a follow. I don't know why you wouldn't, if you're on Twitter especially. I mean, just got to hit the follow button. And I try to follow back everybody who comes into the show. So I'm nice like that. I'll put the pics up in the chat here for everybody. Podcast folks, I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're listening after the fact on Look Headlines, I'm sure people like the Look Headlines show because I give you, wow, I got the wrong games up. That was for today. Let's look for Wednesday. There we go. I guess Look Headlines good because you can listen early in the morning. If you can't get to the Midday Money Show live, you get the same games. Sometimes I do add a game. I'll probably add games for tomorrow because we got a couple games complete and a couple games here for the show. And that's that. Ready? Away we go. The Orioles tomorrow, plus a $1.30. That's what I like. Again, have the Orioles tonight. Hopefully they don't blow this. Mr. Numbers is going to come in here screaming about the Rays stealing signs. That's why they're so good at home. The 31-7 home. They're really good. I took the Orioles today at plus, what do we have? 148 and a 150. Super. Hopefully they hold on. Rays team total, though, always look for playing them at home. They put up runs. We see it. Loser on my Braves game, though. And I'll go over, we'll recap in a second. Let's just do these real fast. So, Orioles tomorrow, plus 130. They are part of my 3-pack. I do have a 3-pack up, and there's one game, a standalone. If you want to, you can buy the individual game or buy $31 for the week and get 100 games. But people will just buy the top play of the day. Makes no sense to me. And the Cardinals run line. Had the Cardinals run line today. Should get there. Up 7-2. They were a plus 110 tonight. But tomorrow we're laying 105. I don't mind. Miklos has pitched well. We'll grab a little Miklos here versus a slumping Nationals team, which has now dropped 5 in a row. St. Louis has won 4 in a row. Run line. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. St. Louis. You're running into some bad teams, and this is what you're supposed to do. Beat up a bad team if you're supposed to be good, St. Louis. Try to have a little fight for your fans. We do have comments, but I was going to just do a recap of our day show today. So we had Atlanta over, 8.5, loser. Miami, again today, loser minus 105. St. Louis run line looks like a winner, plus 110. Reds run line looks like a winner there, plus 110. So 2-2 plus $20. We also have the Red Sox plus 120. They are currently winning. And San Francisco Giants at a plus 105. They're just warming things up. On the premium side of things, I had the Brave over loser, Detroit run line. I was going to not take a team on a 2-16 run, but I probably shouldn't have done that. Loser, though. Lorenzen had pitched better, but not meant to be. Miami loser, so that's 0-3, but we did have the Yankees run line plus 184. Cubbies look like they should cash here, up 4-0. They're minus a buck 25. We also have the Orioles plus 150. So it could be a 3-3, but with a plus 82, 84, or plus 150, plus 148. We'll be looking okay. We'll be looking okay, and we'll have Cleveland run line. That is minus 108. Possible loser there. We have Arizona over 9 and Arizona plus the 111. At worst, should get a split on that one. It's 4-3. We'll see what happens. Let's get to the comments to see how the world of comments are going today. J Rock's in the house. Welcome. Had to actually go to work in the field today. Miss midday mind. J Rock, that's all right. That's right. That's why it's you can listen anytime you want on the podcasts. Put it in while you're working. Put a little headset on. There you go. Glad you're here now. Thanks for popping in. Maurice, Braves run line and Yankees 130 cash today. Waiting on the Stros. We got a one-hitter in the Stros game. Framber doing his thing, helping out my cause for a Cy Young ticket. Although he's got a lot of work to do to take over McClanahan, I think. But still live. 3-1. You're looking good there. Should have a nice 3-0 sweep on board. But you got to worry here. Is this Brave game final? Is that Brave game a final yet? I see 4-2. I don't know if it's final, though. Let me go to the live update here. I'm on MLB.com with all the matchups for tomorrow's probable pitchers. Guy on first base, 4-2. 1 out. And the stress is on. The stress is on for Brave backers here. Steven, good evening. Are you guards coming back? Well, we need... Are they up 3-2? Is it 4-2? What is it? I saw 2-2. Maybe it's changed. T-Money, welcome. Randy's in the house. Good to see you. What about Thursday with Royals at Rays? So we're talking Thursday. You can't bet tomorrow. Why can't question here for you. Why can't you bet tomorrow? You just don't want to bet tomorrow for Wednesday? What's the thought process on that? Now, let's be honest with Tampa Bay. We're probably going to have who pitched it? Bradley. Who's on the hill right now? Glasnow pitched today. Bradley's pitching tomorrow. It'll be McClanahan on Thursday. What's that going to be? 285? That'll be a monster line. The run line will be 150. Probably take a Rays team total. 5.5, 6.5. I mean, they should smack them. Do I want to lay a 150 run line? Not really. I'm not going to lay a 150 run line. If I get something like the 120 out of the gate early, sure. Randy, be sure to check Wednesday night when these opening lines come up. Try to get down on a good run line because you don't want to lay $3 on a money line. All right. I mean, yeah, it's the best pitcher, but at that price, I'm not telling you to lay that kind of number. No, thank you. Yes, he's 10-1 after going 12-8 last year. Last year was 12-8 and 28 starts. This year he's 10-1 and 14 starts. So you're telling me he's on pace for a 20-2 season. Not too shabby. Let's see what else we got going on here. T-Money, Marlins up me down. Yeah. Hey, here's the thing, though. Don't get upset. Like, all right, you took the Marlins today, they lost. It's okay. It was minus 110. They had won 5 in a row. Like, why are we running to bet on Toronto, who had dropped 3 straight? Like, that makes 0 sense to me. Don't worry about it. Cubs first half full game should get there. What's it? That's still... Braves are officially final here, it says on MLB.com. So that's a good win for Maurice. Nice winner there. Pirates, what's going on in that game? 4-0, top 9 still. Should be a winner. I got the Rangers live at 170 and the run line pregame. How is that? 3-2. You never know in that game. You never know. What's that? Well, 4-2 now, right? 4-2 in that game. We'll see what happens there. Philly Ruby props in the toilet. Low scoring game. I mean, I had the over team money. I thought we'd see more there. Steven, come on, O's. Hold on. What do you thought? What's going on here in this game? Are we in the bottom 9? What's happening here? We go to the live update on MLB.com. I got the $30 weekly pass. There you go. 31 bucks. Come on. It's worth it. Worth it. Plenty of games. I appreciate you signing up, Steve. Give me a shot. Jake, lost to the Marlins, but if Braves, Cubs can hang on, I'll help. You got the Braves. Braves are there. Cubbies up 4-0. That should get there. I mean, in the Marlins game, unless you really tripled up a wager there, you're going to go 2-1. You're going to make some money. Steven, tying run coming to plate. Bottom line, Philly. See, well, this is what time is that? 8:29. Sorry, that's 5 minutes ago. I'm a little behind in the comments. Michael B's in the chat tonight. J Rock, it'll be before midday money, but Royal Ascot race, number 1. The 14 horse, Got to Love a Gray, 10-1, 9:30 Eastern time. There you go for the horses. Marlins game, just wow. Well, they were playing really good. What am I going to do here? Was I expecting Kikuchi to come out and be fire like that today? It happens, Marco. I mean, not only have it here, I had a Ross and Jesse. I got to go in there and eat crow tomorrow with Yuri Perez. I mean, I can't even complain about it. You get 2 runs. It was 2-0. What are we going to do? That's no Schwerber bomb. Michael, so start. Marlins die. Public celebrates Cole and the Yankees winning. Can't tell you how many people on Twitter told me that was a lock. I ended up, Mike, I told you I took the Yankees run line plus the 180. When it started coming down, and I understood it, right? You know me and my streaks. Yankees lost 4 in a row. Why do I want to lay with them? But then you look at the Seattle team, underachieving all year. Cole's been solid. All right. And I've said before, I'll give him a pass. Tampa Bay gets him for a couple. The Orioles get him for 4 or 5 runs. You face them enough that they're going to break through a little bit, right? They're not bad teams. That's the best team in baseball and the team with the second best record in baseball. I'm all right with Cole giving him a couple runs to him. Seattle has just been, much like San Diego, underachieving all year, offensively, pitching-wise. I said when it got down to a 110 or whatever it was, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to run line. If it loses, so be it. I got a good win there. And I'll tell you what, tomorrow in this game, I like the Yanks again tomorrow here. Castillo laying $160. What is that about? I mean, Brito, I get it. You want to take Brito? I understand. And that's who I'm seeing as a pitcher tomorrow. I really don't hate it. Because again, I look at the number. Okay, I'll take a 1. I'm going to get a 140, 150. D-backs, are they still hanging tough here? I need some more runs here. I'd like to get Arizona. I want a couple more. I get 6-3 here, so I at least get a push on my total in Arizona. A possible win. Red Sox, they were winning 5-0, should get there. Dirty Birds look good so far. Who are the Dirty Birds? Cards? They're rolling along here. No time to bet the Nats. Braves game final 4-2. Atlanta won 4-2. Over trash. Yeah, I know. What are we going to do? Figures Cleveland can't hit now. Yep. What's that one? 2-2 still? Frustrating. Again, I said I'll take Cleveland at, it was like a 108 I got it at. I could live with a 108 loser. Like the way Oakland's playing a little bit now, maybe it's not just an auto, and I've said it, like, oh, I'll just run line against Oakland. The last 2 weeks, they've been competitive. Right? You can't just lay the huge number. I mean, I'll never just go lay a huge number there, but people do it for whatever reason. I need 4.5 from the Braves. Brutal. Randy says, casino too far away, going golfing. There you go. All right, have a good day out on on the what's it called? The greens, I guess. Right? I don't know. I'm not a golf guy. Sox over 4. I guess that's the Red Sox. Well, the White Sox could get there too. They got 4 runs themselves. Michael, Giants and Angels left. Ribby Yaz plus 185. Yeah, let's go Angels and Giants. I got them. Right, I think we got them in the chat here today. Where was the chat picks for today? Atlanta over loser. Marlins loser. Cards run line should get there. Reds run line should get there. Red Sox should get there. Giants. And of course, our Angels plus 130. So we'll see how we do. Where's Michael's chat? Did the Giants say to Michael again? All right, a little mad at myself for not betting the Reds today. It was so public for that it has moments. What was public? Betting the Reds is public? The Reds are going to be public. They've won 10 in a row. They were public when they won 7 in a row. They're public because they got their Eli De La Cruz is on ESPN. He's like the second coming. They're going to be a hyped up team. And Abbott's pitched really well. He's on the hill tomorrow. And I saw the line. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come in here and take Colorado. They were plus a 204. I'm like, ooh, let's go. 7 straight losses. That's why I had Seabold. And then I got a kid Abbott who's looks like he's Sandy Koufax right now. I mean, tough one to take a $2 one there as much as I want to. As much as I want to take Colorado tomorrow, because after that, here come the Braves on Friday. And here's Abbott's number: 17 innings, 10 hits, 12 Ks, 9 walks though. So he's gonna have a guy on a little bit, but I mean it's still not. He's got a 161 batting average against him. His WHIP's a 108. I guess that's what happens when you have 9 walks and only 10 hits. You figure the 9 walks would come back again with the 12 Ks, but I can't lay that number with that rookie though. That's way too much. I don't care. 10 in a row. Even a run line, I shied away from. And I know they're crushing too. They're crushing. Run line right now is minus 120. 120 run line for those guys. Jake, Angels plus 180. I think they're going to win. So you want to go a little plus money? Go some run line stuff? Sure. Lane's in the house. I like the Baltimore play. Yeah, Wells is all right. And Taj Bradley, again, I like the kid. I'm all for the youngsters, right? And I hate coming in and destroying like a rookie. But let's be honest. 4 starts at home, 14 earned runs, 15 runs total, 17 innings, 15 runs, 17 in 2/3 inning is not going to help you out. And opposing hitters, how about a 301 batting average against them? Yeah, I'm not running to bet Taj Bradley tomorrow. Lane says Boston tomorrow, Detroit Nerfy, and Boston Mini Nerfy. Is that for today or tomorrow? Is that today or tomorrow's place? I do not know. I do not know if that's for today or tomorrow. Obviously, that's probably for tomorrow because Boston is a plus 110 tomorrow. They were plus 120 today. And the Detroit Nerfy with Boyd on the hill. I do like Singer. I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. Again, am I going to run to a Nerfy in that game? Probably not. You want to go Nerfy tomorrow in Boston? Whitlock and Sonny Gray? I'd say yes. I could do that. So you got 2 out of 3 I'm with you on. I do like Wells tomorrow. Maybe a K-prop to go along with the money line. Tampa loves to strike. Yeah, and they love to hit too at home, though. I mean, we see a wild one tonight over there. This game's still in the 9th inning. I'm gonna say Boston is a winner tonight. I hate writing it down first, but I get so itchy sitting here. I want to chalk up a win streak up to, what would that be now? 6 straight wins for Boston if they win today. Red Sox are killing the Twins just like Tigers did to them the weekend after doubleheader. Yeah, I know. But then they lost one game. So is tomorrow the game they lose, Steve? I mean, I'll probably add Boston to the chat tomorrow at plus 110. Just the fact that they've won 5 in a row and they're playing really well. I mean, I might even use it as a premium, to be honest with you. We'll never know. We'll see. Chris Tatum, my guy, Pine Bluff in the house. Thoughts on the Dodger game? Give me the Angels. Here we go. My thoughts. Chris, Giants plus 105, Angels plus 130. We had to look at headlines last night. Or maybe not the Angel game. Probably not both of these games because there was probably no lines, just like there's no lines on these two games for tomorrow. Ohtani on the hill. There'll be an Ohtani sighting tomorrow. Not sure who's pitching for the Dodgers tomorrow night. Or tomorrow afternoon, whoever it will be. Is it going to be Grove? Somebody else? Nathan's in the house. Hey, hoping to cash in my 6-teamer. It was on a win with my last $5. I hope it when you say it's the last 5, like you had all hundreds in your pockets or 20 or something, you had a finster, you'd be like, you know what? All right, my account says 405 in, and I'm going to put $5 on or something random like that. I could live with something like that. That's understand. I do stupid stuff like that. I get it. How's it going? I mean, we have finals already, so you should have some kind of clue on how this game is. We got what's pending in this game? Are you looking good? Are you looking at a 5-0 with just the giant Padres or Angels Dodgers left? What do we got going on here? Sox 8-0. Yeah, it looks like a win for Boston there. Looks like a Boston win. Michael, Cards are the trash birds. Baltimore are the dirty birds. Gotcha. I wasn't sure. I should have known. Oh. I should have figured trash birds. You're San Fran guy, so you gotta hate St. Louis. Do you like the Goats tomorrow? So the Giants tomorrow. I'm looking at probably another bullpen day here against Darvish. I'm not sure. One, I'm going to say Sandu because that's easier than your first name. So I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I had a little burp there. Excuse me. Darvish has been terrible on the road. A 6 ERA, 30 hits, 32 innings, 22 runs. Not good. The problem is we have another bullpen day, and I don't know what's happening tonight. We get a nice win, and we're sitting at 9 wins in a row, and let's be honest, it's going to be another pick 'em probably, right? I mean, Darvish is a big name. We got you, Darvish. But it's a Brebbia spot in rotation. We got to see what the line is there. But I will be leaning Giants. I might be leaning Giants even if they lose tonight, believe it or not. Just because you going to trust Darvish? Don't trust Darvish. I do like the Giants tomorrow. Steven, need to get to this 9 runs in a D-back game. We're still scud along. What are we at, 5-3? Colorado making it a fight, 8-5. Yeah, we need another run here from Arizona. Give me 2. Give me 2. I'll feel good. 7-3. I think I got a nice 2-0 in that game. I knew you meant the Giants, my friend. I knew what you meant. Cubs win final. There we go. Nice to see it. Cubbies. That's 2 straight wins for the Cubs, and now 7 of 8. Pittsburgh, another loss, 9 in a row. And people came in here today like, oh, yeah, I take the Pirates today. 9 straight losses, and now losses in 13 of 15. A 2-13 run. Yeah. Let's take the Pirates tomorrow. That'll work out well for Ray's bankrolls. With Rich Hill on the hill. Mike, I was going to take Stroh's run line with Fram. I knew everyone and their brother would bet Verlander's return to Houston, but they lost 6 straight. That's why I didn't put it out. They had lost 5 in a row? I can't pull it on. And there's times I'll think about pulling the trigger on something like that. Like I'm thinking about tomorrow's Reds game. I'm getting $2. Reds have won 9 in a row, 10 in a row, right? They hold on here. 10 straight. Laying $2, a team lost 7. Colorado will win a game eventually, and the Reds will lose one. I, I said this today. I'm like, if this lane was higher, maybe I think about taking Colorado. Now we got a $2, a +2. I might do it. I might do it. I don't know. I can't help myself. J Rock, Otani 2 ribbies +550. My last play today. 2 ribbies. What's he batting tonight? Is he batting second? We get the leadoff hitter on. He hits a 2-run bomb. He's been hot. Nathan, last leg of my 6-teamer is the Giants. So you're 5-0 with the Giants pending? Higgs, you're killing a +1 with those picks you gave out this afternoon. Yeah. I mean, what'd I say? I said, do the Yankees there. I mean, listen. Hey, you know what the problem is? So we're 2-2 in the video, and we'll be 3-2 with the Boston win. But it doesn't, like, the record doesn't reflect my record on the sites. Whether you have a loser record here for football, but football, NFL on the site's different. College basketball is a winner here, but it's a loser on the site, and vice versa. And then I give out a lot of games, and once I put them up, I don't add to the thing. Like, all right, look at headlines for tomorrow. We got Orioles and Cards. I could put some games in before noon, but when we're doing a show, I can't come and add them. That's just not right. I mean, that's I post them on Twitter. They're already up on a thing. Now, personal is one thing. I could add them to the site after the fact, like I did with the Yankee run line. I added over there. Arizona, I added. But yeah, we give out some winners in here, Lane. Davis, Arizona tomorrow here. You like Zach Gallen on the hill tomorrow? I gotta say, like, you want to run and take Zach Gallen because why wouldn't you? It's Zach Gallen. The guy's really good. Arizona looks like another possible big win tonight. And I say big win, I mean putting up runs. They got 5, maybe they end up with 7. They could end up with 10. Who knows? The offense is there, and Gallen, as great as he is at home, let's look at these road numbers. Davis, 5.79 ERA on the road, 37 innings, 45 hits, 28 runs, a 290 batting average against. Now you can say, all right, well that was Dodgers and Padres early, 10 runs and 10 and 2/3 innings pitched. But Pittsburgh got him for 8 runs, 5 earned. At Detroit, 5 at Detroit. Obviously at home, a little different pitcher. A little different pitcher. I didn't bet him. I thought about Turan, believe it or not. What time is this? Afternoon game. Maybe you got guys sitting for Arizona. I'm not looking to lay a 140, 150, and this will go up. I'll probably add this one tomorrow with the Brewers, believe it or not. That's what I'm going to look to do if I could get a better number. I want the most. Give me the good plus monies. Give me the good plus monies, and that's one where, yeah, much like Darvish, totally different. Totally different. Don't think like, oh, look at this. It's Zach Gallen. We just take him. I can't just take him in a spot. Minus 110, 120. All right, I get it. A couple bad outings. Dodgers and Padres early. You're out of spring training. I get it. Coming mid-season and giving up 5 runs to the Padres and stuff. How about Turan? 5 starts, 30 innings, 21 hits, 20 strikeouts, .82 whip. Going deep? No. 5 inning guys, 6. Actually, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6. Why wouldn't we take this guy? Why wouldn't we take a shot on this guy plus money? 183 batting average against and a .78 whip at home. Brewers are nothing tomorrow. That will be a add to the site. I'll put in here. Who'd I say? Brew Crew. Probably San Fran as well. I had Reds first 5 money line in a parlay. Did that cash? Reds first 5? I'm guessing they did. They were up like 8-0, I thought. Reds first 5, winner. Mike, what do you think about Gausman and Sandy tomorrow? Over. I don't want to lay numbers with Gausman, right? I don't want to do a run line with him. But I can take Alcantara. So, do I lay 130? Possibly. I mean, really, it's the Miami just won what, 5 in a row? I can get a 130, 125. I mean, the run line is plus 140. Nice payday. Alcantara's been bad all season. And Miami, as much as I said, hey, maybe a future Miami for the NL East, they're still young. Bubble gets popped. You lose a tough one. I'm leaning Toronto here. I'm leaning Toronto. Toronto most likely will be a play that I put out. I'm writing it down. I got a question mark next to run line. I'm probably going to get, if I could get, I see some short 123s out here. So if I can get a 123 for me, hey, I'll grab a 123 with Gausman. I mean, why wouldn't I? The living legend, Greg Price, reaching out, saying hello to me. Hey, Bing, my buddy. Used to be on sites together back in the day. All right, Davis. St. Louis tomorrow. Run line only. It's right here in the chat for you to see. Although I'm on the wrong banner. There's the right banner. Orioles and Cards. I feel like I should add the Brew Crew to the chat here for tomorrow. And the Blue Jays. Orioles team total tomorrow, 3.5. Get the hell out of here. 3.5 tomorrow versus Bradley? Take the over. Take the over. Take the over. Take the over. We're final in Baltimore. If I get a win, finally a win. What's up with these clowns in Cleveland? Can I get a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 10th here to win? Look at Boston, 10-0. All right, I'm going to go out of my way here. I usually don't do this. I'm going to mark Boston down as a win and give them 6 straight wins. And that is now 3 losses in a row for Mini Haha. Boston will be making the chat tomorrow. Watching the A's game. A's came within inches of walking off. We will see. Well, how are they walking off? It's the top of the 10th. They can't walk it. I mean, were they walking to the dugout? Because Cleveland's got to come up to bat. Oh, the Tigers tomorrow versus Brady Singer. No, I'm not interested. And neither should you, Davis. Steven, we have the Reds run line. I took that and the Guardians to win in under 9 runs, hoping to cash one of them. D-backs got 15. D-back got 5. It's 5-3, right? So, Reds run line's a winner. Your under looks good in that because it's 2-2. You know, Guardians should win this. I mean, if they win 3-2 and I lose my run line, so be it. But you should be all right there. Texas tomorrow. The Texas White Sox game is my top play of the day tomorrow. Davis, go by $31 for a week. Davis, you get my top play tomorrow. And not only the top play, you'll get all my games. And there's 3, soon to be 6 posted. I kind of like Rich Hill over 1.5 walks tomorrow, depending on the number. There you go. Over walks for our guy, Rich Hill. Toronto tomorrow. Yes, Blue Jays. Take the Blue Jays. Take the Blue Jays right now because that 120 is going to shoot right up to about a 135 probably. I'm loading. I'm actually putting that on the site right now for my subscribers. And you know what? It'll be in the chat here tomorrow. I'm adding it. I'm writing it down on my notes here. Toronto minus 123. For me, yeah. If you want to take Toronto, should add it to the chat for those watching. That's why it's better to watch live. You get things They happen live. I cough, I sneeze. Sometimes we used to have our usual. We used to have a freeze going on here. The show would freeze at like 10 of every day. 10 of. It's ridiculous. StreamYard, I don't know what the heck was going on. All right. Boom, bam, pow. We're locked and loaded on the Toronto Blue Jays tomorrow. My 3-leg parlay. I don't have a 3-leg parlays. I got a 3-legged dog. I call him Tripod. It's a little dad joke for you, PH. Lane, thoughts on Perez versus Scopa tomorrow? Again, White Sox, Texas, my top play of the day. My top game. Twins, minus 165, South Korea base. The LG Twins, South Korea baseball. I'll follow you on that. South Korea baseball. Yeesh. Come on with South Korea baseball. What are we doing there? What are we doing? South Korean baseball. How about North Korean baseball? Is that any good? We get any lines on that? Oh, you struck out? We have to kidnap your family. Oh, hold on. Nathan says, payday every Thursday. We'll have a diamond account on Thursday. There you go. Excellent, Nathan. That's what we're talking about. Even Cleese goes up against the bullpen for the A's. It can only manage 3. It's, again, Cleveland. I should have took the under, and I end up taking a run line like a dummy. Yeah, well, it's 2-2, so you think they get 3. I'm thinking they get 3 runs and win this game, but who knows? Who knows? We've seen stranger. We've seen Oakland win 7 in a row. We've just watched them lose 5 in a row, too. Phillies, Braves hurt. Yeah, under. Crazy. I only got the Reds over so far. White Sox, Rangers are all tied up before. So So who'd you have today? You got waiting on the Angels over 3.5. Well, hopefully that gets there. They're warming up. I was watching the Yankees Mariners fans, says Steven, and Stan Donaldson were being booed. Oh man. Well, how? I mean, they're both hitting under 200. Donaldson. I saw somebody on Twitter put that Ronald Acuna has more grand slams this year than Donaldson has hits. Is that true? Oh my goodness. 401 push, last leg Giants tickets, so 5-1 push. All right. Zachy Poo. Yes, Gallon on the hill. Cards, Nats over 9. Miklos Williams. I could see them getting hammered. Not so fast here, J-Rock. Miklos has pitched better here. This is why I didn't take the Mets against Miklos at Citi Field when they had lost 5 in a row. I'm like, I can't, I want to take Miklos because he's pitched better, but they were on a 5-game win streak, and I'm like, I can't do that. Look at the numbers here. Now, the Mets got him, and Cincy tagged him. Before that, and I mentioned it, 2 runs, 0 runs, 0 runs, 3, 1, 1, 3, 0, 3, 2. So, I don't know. I kind of like St. Louis run line there. On top of the fact that we have St. Louis winning, 4 in a row? Do I hate the over? No, because we've seen him in the last 2 games give up a couple. So, I'm not totally against it. What do we get? So it was 9-3 today. You know what? I can go with that. What is that? Over is 9 tomorrow? All right, J-Rock. Aaron, how's it going, Eggs? Making way home from work? Late night for you? Yeah, it's late. Listen, if you're on the East Coast, you're coming home after midnight. That's a late night. Thanks for popping in. Scotty Scheffler minus 150, 4 rounds. I told you, Davis. I'm a mini golf guy. Although they're building a putting green, 18-hole putting green next to my development. Whatever that means. Steven, Orioles winner. We'll take it. I made you Reds first 5 tomorrow. I don't know, Mike. I believe it or not, I want to take the Rockies money line tomorrow. I mean, 10 in a row for the Reds. Colorado's dropped 7 straight. Is he dealing? Our guy Disco Scaffellini? Cardinals are a winner. Chalk it up. We got a winner here in the chat then. Boston's base. So we're 3-2 so far in the video, plus 140. We will take it. Ricky Fowler, come on with the golf. Houston Mets under 8.5. And he's liking a brew crew, says Steven. The Mets tomorrow. Who's that? Javier and Tyler McGill. Is that Jimmy McGill's brother before he became Saul Goodman? No, I don't know. No real opinion on that game. And the brew crew I just mentioned. Take the Brewers. I like the Brewers tomorrow. You got a guy who is super so far this season. I mean, I'll have to bring up his numbers again. I mentioned, obviously you saw me mention him because you're in the chat, and I just said we talked about this game already. So yeah, Brewers tomorrow. What do we got here? I'm seeing a plus 125 for the Brew Crew. I'll take any plus money. Again, and this isn't that I don't like Gallen. That's not has anything to do with it. His road numbers are bad, and I'm getting a guy who's pitching really good, and neither team is on any kind of streak where I'm like, oh, they've won 5 in a row. I can't really go against that kind of stuff. Nope. Listen, 125. Actually, I got 128 here on the site. Take the Brew Crew tomorrow. Don't be scared. John Cash, how are you there? What's up? See you on betting with the Jimmy the Bag giving out free money. One nice guy. Yeah, Low Shack was there. And I used to do videos with Low Shack back in the day, John. And I pop in with the bag sometimes when Pete's there. And I threw a little super chat in there for him. Yeah. I like Pete. Pete, again, I've been on sites for a little while, but in this business, it takes a while to get known. Obviously, I'm not even on some people have never even heard of me, and I've been doing videos for 13 years and on sites for, I don't know, 15, 17, 18 years. Yeah. Yeah, I like their show. I you know what it is, John? If I listen to other shows on YouTube, especially like, Pub Sports is different than, doing Free Pick and Pick the Parlays family. It's different network and stuff like that, different thing. So I don't want to go in there and be like, that's why I don't go under Winning Free Pick. I'll go under Sean Higgs, which is I feel like I don't want to say anything because it's like I'm trying to, come in and like troll and be like, hey, look at who I do. But I mean, not that Low Shack's a friend. I consider him a friend. I mean, we're friendly on Twitter. We chat, whatever. But it's just, I don't know. It's it's weird in this industry. Like, I don't want to. I don't know, but I like those guys. Yeah, I've never met Jimmy. Although I should, I know they had their Palooza in San Antonio or Austin, wherever the heck it was. Maybe I'll see him in Vegas. I gotta see if you're going out to Bet Bash. Who knows? Steven, I was going to ask you about a game, but saw it posted again. There you go. Good call. I'm fading the Pirates. Say, J-Lag. I don't want to say that's a good call. That should just be like a no-brainer kind of thing. They've had lost 8 in a row. Now they've lost 9 in a row. They're 2-13 in their last 15, and you're laying a short number. I mean, tomorrow with the Cubs too, same thing. Like, I'll lay a short number. How do you bet Pittsburgh? I can't. It's not worth it. It is definitely not worth it. Who's pitching tomorrow? Hendricks and Rich Hill tomorrow or something? I mean, they're not due to win. And for a plus, like Colorado's lost 7 straight. Plus 200 tomorrow? That's a game I'll take a shot. And I said that today. Like, if you're taking a shot on a team on a losing streak, who are the teams we talked about today? Or on an underdog, I said. It was Pittsburgh was plus 115. I said, how about take Boston instead of plus 125? At least they've won 5 in a row. And what are they up? 10-3? I mean, that's a kind of, that's like, come on. Texas White Sox had it before. Is this Tatum? J-Roxy, one more run out of the Rangers to get over your 4-team total. Michael says Rockies 2 out, but the bases are juiced top 9. Here we go. A little fun in the Padre game. Or the Rocky. That's final, 8-6. That's a final. The over gets there, and the Reds cover that run line. Barely, though, hung on. Wow. I'll tell you what, I would have lost my mind if they didn't cover that. I already chalked it. That's why I don't like to chalk things up as a win. Stephen Bowman says we got a tie game. Reds win 10 in a row. Unbelievable. Rockies lose. Reds cover. Here, obviously, I'm behind. It happens. Play the Reds. Rockies over. Winner. Phillies Brave over. Loser. Guardians run line. Yeah, it's a loser. We need like a 3-run home run or something here in this game. Rangers over 4.5 possible. Yeah, what is that? I mean, 4-4 top 7, and I see. Well, I don't know. I'm on just MLB scores homepage here because I want to see all the games going. They got bases loaded, so you should be alive there. Manila Markel's in house. Back in the Rangers run line. Red Sox for the sweep. Why wouldn't you take Boston tomorrow? They're plus 114. I'm going to add them to the chat tomorrow. I mean, we got 2. I should, you know what? I hate doing this, but you guys are here, and if you're watching live, I think it's fair enough to do. We're talking about it. So Orioles, Cards, Blue Jays minus 123. The Brewers plus 125. Red Sox plus 114. And there you go. We have added plays here. For those of you watching live, you get it. I mean, so the newbies will come in and watch for 2 minutes and see the plays and run out. But that's how I'm here for the people, for everybody. Here we go. Where's Moneyline Mark Hill? I gotta find. See, I flip out of this. Oh man, look at all these comments. I love it. Look at this. 47 minutes. Can always count on the White Sox to stink at fielding and chasing balls out of the zone every game. Oh, the White Sox. What are their plans? Just bet Toronto for tomorrow. There you go, Jake. Winner. That's early. Giants are going to need to put some runs on the board. We're going to be missing our best 2 bullpen arms tonight. No DeVoe, no Tyler Rogers. It's going to be Beck and the bad twin. That's right. You know what that means? That means we take the Giants tomorrow. Giants tomorrow. It's just that simple. Fade Darby. Fade Darby. I'm writing it down. I got to remember to take him. San Fran tomorrow. I did not bet it, but I have a straight feeling the White Sox are going to pull this out. Possible. I didn't bet this game. I mean, Cease, the White Sox, it's one of those. Are you kidding me? You got 6-5 in a Brewer game? What just happened here? What just happened? I thought Arizona was going to win this 5-3. I had a question mark next to the over 9, but now the over 9 is a winner, and I'm looking at a plus 111 Arizona. Let's do something here, fellas. Come on, fellas. Nate says, I'm going back to the well. Reds and the Cubbies tomorrow. I'm going to say, why would, I mean, hello. We got the Pits dropped 9 straight. Reds have won 9 in a row. 10 in a row, excuse me. Excuse me, Red fans. I always watch a bro just on the West Coast time, so it's hard to catch live. Oh, understood. I get it. Yeah, I'm live at 9 a.m. Maybe you're at work, and the Look at Line show. It's sometimes it's earlier, sometimes it's a little later. But I appreciate you coming in. Always leave a comment after the fact, John. If especially on Look at Lines, you'll see it in the morning. Again, in the morning, I look at the comments. I see if I have any comments, I should say. I'll respond. But thank you for coming in and commenting and watching. Brew Crew have the bases loaded, no outs. Well, yeah, I see a 3 spot up here so far. Guardians 3-2 could not give me a win. Nathan says, we recognize your greatness. It's, I'm not great. I do what I do. What am I going to do? Thank you, though, Nathan. Houston tomorrow. I'm not interested in Javier tomorrow. No, thank you. No, thank you. So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. I'm 4-4 on the sites with Arizona plus 111 pending. Now you think, oh, Hicks 4-4. That's terrible. I could do 4-4. But when you have a plus 150 dog winner, plus 182 dog winner. That kind of offsets your loser of 110 and 120. So it's a little winning day there. But we need Arizona to finish this. Otherwise, then I'm down $80, and having two big dogs is a moot point. Jimmy reads too much into where the money is at. Public versus sharp. What was this? Jimmy the Bag and Pete. It's and we talk about this. And again, I try not to bring up other cappers and channels and stuff because I just think that's like people are like, oh, this guy's talking about you. But we've talked about the public money stuff like that. I thought, didn't I just change the banner? There we go. The public money. It's for me now. That's the public's going to win a little bit sometimes. They're not always going to be wrong. The sharps are going to be right. I mean, you know how many good numbers I lost on? You lose on good numbers. It's nice to have the good number and it moves on you, and you're like, well, at least I had right, like that's the mentality. People are like, oh, it still loses. Yeah, well, if I got a plus 144 and it comes down to a plus 117, or if my dog is a 9-point dog, 9.5, and it goes down to 7, I feel good about that. If it's my favorite at 4 and it goes to 6.5, I feel good about that. But again, the win losses, they are what they are. You have so many people betting nowadays. Where's the money coming from? You got a million clowns betting on the White Sox because they're all from Chicago. Is that worthy of you? I can't take that bet, or I got to go against it, or I don't know. That remains to be seen. I mean, that's why I try not to get wrapped up, and I stick with my stuff, and you should too. Whether you have a spreadsheet, a little book, a little book that I got here, it's like write them down, figure it out. Michael says it's a K party in San Fran. 7 first-time batters got struck out. Under's looking good, I guess. Yeah, well, on the corner as well. 3-2. I know it's done. Diamondbacks are about to give it up. Yeah, over is cashed already. And he says the water well. Reds team total hit over 4.5. Hold on. That's got to be Red Sox. That's not the Cincinnati Reds team total 4.5. That's no way that's not. Yes, Dick Mountain for the Pirates tomorrow. Yeah, well, nope. Guards way at 3. That's not a Red Sox first 5 for Nathan. Winner. Yeah, I needed more than a hit. I needed all granny. Steve got his 140 under in Guardians. I lost my essay betting on the White Sox. Can I sell you my Lee Mazzilli rookie card for $50? There we go. Lee Mazzilli rookie cards. Yeah. The Sox. I mean, I had Texas yesterday, so I'm not gloating, but I couldn't take the Sox off of their coming back. Oh, well. John, sorry, those guys get a lot of respect for you. You could tell. Well, I mean, Loshak's a guy. Like, I never worked with Jimmy before, so, but I'm sure he goes off of what Pete tells him, whether it's after the show. You're not going to just dwell on some door show, but Pete knows me. Pete knows how I am. Brew Crew up 6-5. I know. I need some off at set. Well, it's 7-5 now, and they're still batting. Are you kidding me? Come on with this nonsense. I'm so excited. I'm like, I got the Orioles, big dog, Yankees, run line. Are you kidding me? And I'm going to end up with a little losing night because Arizona wants to blow it here. Unbelievable. Yeah. What the heck? Ridiculous. Overhit. Yes, it did. Brew Crew, 2-run. Yep. I mean, there's still time. It's what? It's the 7th inning. And we're still going to get 2 cracks at it. We'll see what happens. But Utah. This college football, Utah Utes we're talking about here? Because I see Utah minus 9 against Florida. Time to take Diamondbacks live. Don't take them live. Don't do it. To see one more for the Rangers. Still 4-4. Chris says taking Oakland tomorrow. Back in Blackburn tomorrow. The Oaktown. Honestly, I don't hate taking Oakland tomorrow. I mean, Cleveland, as you see, and as I told you before, a big under team. They have problems scoring. Now, this kid Gavin Williams is supposed to be good. We'll see. I mean, in the minors, the numbers are there. Career minors, 37 starts. You got to love this about the minor leagues. 37 starts, 9-6 with a 2.10 ERA, 175 innings, 104 hits, 230 strikeouts, 172 batting average against, 96 whip. Career. Now, just now in AAA, 3-2, 2.93 ERA, 9 starts, 46 innings, 29 hits, 61 Ks, 186 average, 109 whip. All right. I mean, in AA, forget it. He was 14 innings, 20 Ks, 0.63 whip. The kid looks pretty good. And now he's facing basically a bunch of other minor leaguers for the A's. That being said, will he have the jitters? Will he come out and just lambaste Oakland? You're getting 160. I totally understand it. I totally understand. I mean, I don't want to come out like 175 with a rookie who's never thrown a pitch. Michael, what do you think about tomorrow? Cubbies run line. Cubby run line. I saw. Oh no, I'm on football. Hold on a second. I go back to baseball here. Cubby run line tomorrow. It should be nice plus money with Hendricks. What do we got here? Plus 150. Why wouldn't you take it? I don't hate. They're 2-13, the Pirates. 2-13. Army -8. I love you, Davis, coming in here with Army football. Where is Army? There's Navy against Notre Dame. Where are the Black Knights at? Army versus UL Monroe. 7.5. I don't know. I got to look into that game. Reds 240 tomorrow. Rocks plus 198. Looks tasty. Rocks over 8.5. Plus 410. Under 8.5. I do kind of like the Rockies tomorrow. I don't love Seabold. I know Abbott's been great, but 10 in a row. Now is the time you look at maybe. Do you take the $2 here? Because they had no game Thursday. Braves. They're hosting the Braves Friday. Like if I'm doing between the two, like the Pirates have lost 9 in a row. Can they lose 10 in a row? Maybe. I mean, the game's a pick 'em. But would I rather take the Pirates at -105 or would I take the Rockies at plus 204? I mean, that's a no-brainer for me. I'd say you don't even think about it. You don't think it, you just do it. The SMU. You're liking the SMU -17? Who's the SMU got? Because you're not even giving me dates. I got to hunt this down. SMU. Louisiana Tech. I see 16.5s. Again, I didn't get to the SMU yet. I did. I told you, Davis, you brought up football the other day or a couple weeks ago. And I said, I'll find a couple for you. Navy, Minnesota, Georgia Tech, TCU, Penn State, and Duke. There you go. Bill says, how can you trust the actuary to decide 7 more than minis? Well, that's the thing. Like, they're all different, right? DraftKings has this. Caesars has this. They're all different. They're all different. Michael A. That's why, you know what? I can't, you can't worry about that. You know, as a kid, your mom's like, don't worry about what other people say. You don't worry about you can't worry about other that. Come up with your number, what you think it should be, what you like, and the other stuff's just noise. You're on the same side as the public. Well, even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes. It could, they win. And what is the public? Sports betting's legal in what, 20 some states? I mean, this isn't, uh, I was going to say, forget about being 1990. It's not 2013 when the public was just a bunch of clowns sitting at Buffalo Wild Wings or the corner bar, or our friends like, everybody likes this game. Oh, I'm going to go the other way, a bunch of mushes. It's not even like that anymore. Michael A. Braves team total 4 tomorrow versus Nola. I'll take that. Don't think I'm crazy. I don't like Nola. And after a low scoring game, I can see it over. D-back slide plus 2. Don't do the D-back slide. They're losing. I mean, I've chalked up as a loss already. They're not coming back. Don't do it. Groovy. Got to roll Blackburn over the first 5. I agree with Christopher. I mean, first 5 I don't hate there. It's just, I had a kid that's great numbers in the minors, but am I laying a 175 with a guy? Heck no. Groovy. I ran to Morgana, the Kissing Bandit, yesterday. What is she, like 70? I mean, another reason why the 80s are great. Some blonde with ginormous watermelons runs out on the field. She didn't get arrested. No one cared. The cops weren't tackling her. Now you do that? So Oakland has now lost 6 in a row. Definitely don't love running to do that. But on the flip side, rookie starter for Cleveland, first game. Red Sox win. That's official. Breaking news, Soto got a ribby. There we go. Juan Soto heating up a little bit. J-Lag, got any Dimebacks to cover the 1.5 plus 180 live? Oh, my goodness. You need a run. Good luck, J-Lag. Philly tomorrow. I don't like Philly tomorrow. Probably an over. Bill, I hate 7.5 and 3.5 lines of football. See, I do not. In fact, when I see 7.5s and 3.5s, I'm taking the faves. Most people are waiting for those halves to bet the dogs. I don't know. I look at it as they're trying to sucker you in. Like, ooh, look at that. Like 2.5s and 6.5s, I'm dogging it up. And 2.5s, I'm just taking dogs money line. All right. I mean, speaking of which, so this game here, even 6.5, 7, I don't think I can bet this game. I told you, I said, I'm thinking I'm going to bet the under in this game. T-Money. Arizona bullpen's bad. Yeah, tough one. Astros with a win and their losing streak. I took D-backs minus 1.5 live. What are you laying on that one? Would you take that when they're up 5-3? Oh, yeah. Houston in the win column, ending a 5-game losing streak. And that's a loss for the Mets. Atlanta was a win, right? They have won 7 in a row. Philly has lost 1 in a row. We are waiting on Arizona and Milwaukee. Baltimore has cashed twice. Tampa Bay has now lost 3 straight games. The Scafellini is always getting blown up in the 3rd inning. You were right, Mike, because I was like, he's been pretty solid. But he does get that second time around. Chiefs line under. Well, I like the under, Stephen. I like the under. All righty. Comments are done. I'm done. There's no line for the Dodgers, Angels tomorrow, San Diego, San Fran. So I'm locking this puppy up. There's some football for you. Here's baseball. We did started with Baltimore and St. Louis run line. Now we've added the Blue Jays, Brewers, and the Red Sox for tomorrow. So there is that. Make everybody happy who stuck around for the show. Comment. I love when everybody comes in and comments. Thank you very much for watching. Midday Money will be back tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern. I am out of here. Good night.